Have you ever noticed someone who almost never uploads photos of themselves online? No selfies, no vacation dumps, no look at me moments. In a world where people are constantly sharing what they eat, where they go, and how they look, someone who stays visually private can seem unusual, but psychology suggests this choice is often deeper than it appears. Not posting your photos doesn't automatically mean you're shy, insecure, or antisocial. In many cases, it can reflect self-respect, emotional balance, and a very intentional way of living. So let's explore the psychology of people who don't post their photos on social media. First, some people value privacy more than visibility. For them, not everything meaningful needs an audience. They don't feel the need to turn every memory into content. They prefer to keep parts of their life personal, not because they have something to hide, but because privacy gives them peace to them. Protecting their inner world matters more than staying visible online. Second, they often don't depend heavily on external validation. A lot of social media is built around reaction likes, comments, views, attention. But some people simply don't need that feedback loop to feel good about themselves. Their confidence doesn't rise or fall based on whether others notice them. They enjoy things without needing to display them, and that can be a quiet sign of inner stability. Third, they usually have a clearer sense of identity. People who post less often know who they are without needing constant reflection from the outside world. They don't rely on an online image to define their worth. Because of that, they may feel less pressure to perform, impress, or keep up with trends. They'd rather be real in private than polished in public. Fourth, many of them are more emotionally secure than people assume. Social media can sometimes become a place where people seek reassurance about their looks, their lifestyle, or their importance. But emotionally secure people often feel less urgency to prove themselves. They don't need to post a smiling photo to confirm they're happy. They don't need public attention to feel valuable. Their confidence is quieter, less performative, more grounded. Fifth, they tend to be more thoughtful about what they share. Some people post in the moment. Others pause and ask themselves, why am I sharing this? Do I actually want this online? Does this moment need to be public? That kind of reflection often comes from self-awareness. They understand that once something is posted, it no longer belongs only to them. So they choose carefully, not because they're cold but because they're conscious. Sixth, they may be protecting themselves from comparison culture. One of the exhausting parts of social media is how easily it turns life into competition. Who looks better? Who travels more? Who seems happier? Who gets more attention? Some people step back from posting photos because they understand that the more you perform your life, the easier it becomes to measure it. So instead of feeding that cycle, they choose distance. They choose mental clarity over digital pressure. And finally, some people simply prefer living the moment over documenting it. They want to experience the birthday, not stage it. They want to enjoy the trip, not curate it. They want memories that feel real, not just memories that look good on a screen. That doesn't make them boring. It often means they're more present. So the next time you see someone who never posts their photos, don't assume they're insecure or socially disconnected. They may actually be private, self-aware, emotionally steady, and deeply comfortable with who they are. Because real confidence doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it stays quiet. And sometimes, the people who share the least online are the ones who know themselves the most. If you enjoy videos that explore human behavior and hidden psychology, subscribe to the channel. Because here, we don't just look at what people do. We look at what it reveals.